be a byproduct of like the games that they've had to play versus like, you know, sitting at 1-13. That's tough. That's a tough place to be in.
Let me put it in perspective real quick. Lag have played this map 7 times and they've lost all maps.
So what you're saying is they should...
Yeah, and for Legacy, they played it 6 times, they've won it 67%. So going into this, this definitely leans in the favor of Legacy.
Well, let's see who can make their mark. We're jumping straight into the pistol, and Lag is going to start on the T side. And it looks like it's going to be a bit of a split, but straight down into the E box. You know, beautiful molly coming in there.
And Lotto being left alone on site, just his teammates getting out of dodge. And actually, no, I didn't even see Lux go down. So it's going to be a 3v5 situation. Great start from Lag here. They didn't really overthink it. They took what they needed to do. And then, ooh, the shot's coming in. Sadson just going to go ahead and get out of here, save his armor, and try to run.
I mean, very well played by Lag. Yeah, you come in, you take names, you get kills. And that's the start we needed to see from them. I know we haven't seen much from them, so we're like, we don't know how they're going to start. But I mean, you don't get a better start to a pistol than getting a team ace. And right now, that's what it's looking like. Unless Nissim can find one here, and he is going to get one. Can he get more?
Yeah,
he's only going to take one.
One down to.
So beautiful start from LAG. Hello. Maybe you might have to recant your statement.
You know, if they can clean up this next round and pick up the first gun round, then I will 100% take it back. I'm not going to make the same bet that I did yesterday. You know, I'll eat a flip flop or anything, but it's definitely possible.
And they are on T side, so we got to take that into account as well. T side is slightly easier on this map.
Ooh, nice little stack here. I want to see this one play out. Oh man, I hope this stack works. You don't really see things like this anymore. Like I feel like a lot of teams, they, especially on rounds like this, they kind of just run around. They don't really do anything together. But I miss the old head stack trick, you know, especially on train towards old bomb, just stacking back there, or just stacking near what is it, water towards Inferno on B site. I miss seeing things like this.
And they go all pistols. I mean, all pistols, USPs, no armor. So, it's a stack gonna get destroyed.
They break down the tower, but they get one, yeah. But now they know that all 4 CTs are in spawn, and there's no reason to fight them. Let the MAC-10 go if he really wants to, try to farm some money. But everybody else, no reason to really give up the rifles.
Yeah, I need the MAC-10 to become Farmer Brown. I want to see that MAC-10 get in there, but looks like both teams happy to just stay alive and save. So another good round. Execute coming in from Lag, and they get everything they could have wanted out of that round. So not bad at all.
And it seems like Lag, they do have a game plan going into this. They're not overthinking any of their executes. They're just going as a unit, throwing what they need to do, and not really taking too many individual fights. And the MAC-10 try to find these kills, damaging a little bit, but can't he find anything? Not doing it. They all 4 survive. Yeah,
that's a bit
at
of
that
a
point,
fail.
Just run it down.
MAC-10 getting none? Like, you just got to keep going at that point.
Yeah, it seems a little scared. Like it felt like he was a little scared to really push in, take that fight. But it's a MAC-10, man. You'll make up for it after like 2 kills.
Yeah, I think that's a bit of a missed opportunity, but either way, Weezer will have that MAC-10 straight into the next round, so he'll have another opportunity to do something with it. And it looks like that's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to take a lot of space here.
Yeah, throwing some early aggression, trying to see if they can bait out a few utility sets. But Legacy, they've been here before, and they're gonna take it slow. They're not really gonna put too much utility out there. But as I say that, they do burn a smoke, 2 smokes towards B side here.
And it looks like
try to edge the smoke.
Right on the edge of that smoke, just waiting on timing. But this is kind of interesting because he doesn't have another player with him, and wisely he backs up out of that smoke. Lux is very much well aware that could have been a very costly situation, and that Kobe nade bouncing off the wall does a ton of damage. This is going to be a free frag for him. He gets 1, finds the second. Can he get the 3rd? Unable to do so. Trojan coming in.
Ooh,
Trojan finds 2.
Yeah, flicking around and getting that kill towards the A main player.
Super clean work coming in from Trojan.
Now making a bunch of footsteps, swings into sight, takes one out, and Sadzin. Let's see what he can do. 1v2 situation. I think they're aware that he's here. Oh, now they definitely know. Ooh, Trojan. Almost not cleaning that one up, but he does. It's going to be a 3-0 start coming in from Lag. And, man, I think I got to take my words back.
Yeah, I mean, 3 very impressive rounds. And they look the part so far. I'm not going to lie to you. It is early, but another save coming in, and wisely, Legacy going to elect to use the tactical timeout, understanding the moment, understanding the situation, understanding that this game can get away from you very quickly. And, you know, Demal, our player to watch, starting off a little cold here, but they're going to go timeout. They're going to save. They're going to come into the next round, probably bring out an op after, you know, giving up the 4th. But I think this is a very well-timed pause.
Yeah, it's one thing that Lag need to know, that they need to just keep their foot on the gas and just keep going at this point, because once you let Legacy or just any Brazilian team get any type of momentum back into the game, man, it's one of the craziest things you'll ever see.
No, I totally agree with you. I feel like most Brazilian teams have a very distinct play style. Play very concerted, very together, very focused, very intricate Counter-Strike. And when they don't have confidence,
that's at all levels too.
And when they don't have confidence, you can take advantage of it with Demal finding one in mid. We just talked about him, but when they don't have confidence, you have to take advantage of those moments. And Spudomatic, just waiting, just biding his time. Lotto going to take a little bit of space in E-Box. Re-smoke comes in, just slowing down this push a little bit. It's he still haven't decided. Lag still trying to figure out what they want to do here.
Yeah, they're choosing not to group up here, and which they know they're on a pistol round, but they're choosing not to group up. They're trying to still find that opening somewhere, and the longer they take, the longer these pistols are going to start clearing these angles, and it's not going to look pretty for them. And they're walking straight towards the stack here, and Lux finding one towards short here.
This is going to start getting a little bit risky. Sprays come in. Now it's going to be all up to Nissim to be able to hold this site down. He is going to get found out. And patience pays off. Lag going to finally be able to take the site with 30-odd seconds left. But Legacy can pick up some guns here.
Yeah, they came out way cleaner than I thought they would, considering that they had the crunch in mid. And the fact that Lag, they just pretty much covered their team, and that is a nice flashbang, actually. But
easy
not managing to get past
morning.
Spud. Yeah, Spud really saving his team right there.
And this is the big, I think this is the make or break round for this half. I think that Legacy have to put one on the board here. If not, they're going to be broke. They're going to have to save again. And we're going to be looking at a half where Lag could pretty much go into halftime with a very sizable lead. Both of these teams really need to win. So right now, very impressive work coming in from Lag, and Sadzin going to be in mid. Nothing home. No one peeking him. It's almost like they had an inclination the op could be coming out here.
Yeah, but that's so much information for the CTs coming in here. He gets the call that nobody's peeking mid, no utility, no nothing. They can shift, rotate, they can stack towards B if they want to, and that's what they're going to go ahead and do. But the attack is coming towards A as long as they don't make too much noise. And Snatch is spraying the smoke. Just they don't rotate off of it though, so you know. But I think that Molotov definitely tells them that, like, hey, it might be time to rotate here.
Well, you know,
they might just play back towards A here, because like I already see, yeah, they're just playing back. They're gonna pay the respect and just let them come in the site for free. And Weeza just swinging in the site before the utility even pops. He goes down for free.
Yeah, he doesn't even wait on the util. That's a mistake. And Nissim with a beautiful spray through the smoke gets his second. And he knows that angle very well. You can tell he has a good eye for that angle. And another whiff coming through. And this round's not over yet. There's still a ton of time left. Experative has taken mid, which pretty much takes camera out of the round for these CTs. So a lot of fights going to be happening towards that A bomb site very shortly. Both of these teams just taking their time. They're going to allow the bomb plan to go down. A pure 5v3 retake And this isn't as cut as dry as you would think for Legacy. They still have to work their way into cameras, and the off angle experative is holding is just great. And as you can see, he just completely floors. Levels Dumao out of the round, but gets traded by Sadzin. Now slowly inching up. Spudomatic finds one. Trojan spraying down, trying to get anything he can, but unable to find any. And a huge retake from Legacy.
Yeah, wild flicks. Couldn't find anything with that op, and it was a good attempt. I feel like if they had just played a crossfire towards site, or especially Spud, like he tried his best to hold that down, but missed shots coming in from the op, and that was pretty much all she wrote. Legacy on the board with their first round. Stop the bleeding as soon as possible. Now this is the round that really is going to count to see if they mess their money up.
I mean, what's beneficial for us is at least we don't have to cast the 13-0 again. I thought we were first.
You jinxed it, man. Now look, one is all they get. One is all they get.
One is all they get. Oh man, I hope not. I would feel horrible if that's all they end up getting. It would be very ironic.
Yeah,
though.
I need them to get more because that's just strength in the Brazilian scene, and I don't want any of that. Don't come for me. I'm sorry, Legacy fans.
Dry peeking, that's just never gonna work. But easy trade out. Spudomatic is really on point right now. 7-2. And he's ready for pretty much every peak right now. Like, he is playing some incredible Counter-Strike, and we got a good old op duel. They're just holding, taking their time, patience. But if Spud jumps this corner for Trojan, he might be able to peek off of this, but it's a very hard angle to hit. And Snack is slowly taking space. Has some very good space here, and he might be able to lurk himself in, and this timing is going to pay off perfectly. A beautiful shot from Snacks. Takes the op out of the round, but would they expect the second player through the edge of the smoke? Seems like they have some sort of inclination that there could be another player there, but still too soon to tell.
Dumao staying alive long enough for his teammate to rotate in, and they didn't clear him out. They knew he was there. They heard the tags coming in, but Snack's just turning his back to Dumao, and that's a pretty easy kill, and they clean up, and Trojan left in the 1v3 situation. If I were him, I would opt to save, try to find the op, and yeah, just run away completely.
Yeah, not too much you can get out of this round. I thought that they had a chance with that Deagle lurk coming from mid, but was quickly shut down by Lotto. And now Legacy's starting to get a little bit of life here.
Right, so honestly, it feels like they were a little scared there. They had all the information. They had the two lurking towards mid, and what I can't speak. What could they have done differently this round?
I actually think the play from Lag was pretty solid. I think that, you know, it's very hard to predict that second guy being in the smoke, especially when you've killed an op directly on that pillar. So hats off to Dumao from where he was playing from. But, you know, in that situation, just a very hard frag to find. So I kind of don't fault them for losing that round. Like, I thought the lurk was fine, but now it's just all up to Trojan. He has the solo op. He's going to be pretty much the main initiator of this round. Try to see if that op can find a pick anywhere. And we'll see if they can continue to pile on rounds. But I mean, even if you lose those two rounds, you're not too angry, you know? Very good start. Now you have Trojan just posted up, ready to percolate directly on Lux. But Lux is a little bit smarter to the task. Playing near that smoke again. This could bode well or poorly, depending on how long he's willing to sit in that smoke.
Because if this T decides to make space, which he doesn't, so he saves his own life backing up out of the situation, and good call from him, man. Ooh, that nade and the utility coming in from Lux. He swings, but he goes down to Trojan. Over aggression, but he does find one before he does go down.
Counter-Strike, the game of inches. That molly, perfectly timed, and then just a little bit of a peek out, and hey, the op is waiting, ready to just take your head off, but nothing but pistols here, so you're gonna need some pretty interesting shots, and that's, oh, they get the first. But are they gonna expect the op? They don't expect Lotto there. He's just in positions that no one can expect. And what a shot by Snacks. That Deagle is just shredding. Now all up to Snacks, and there's not much left in him, but a very good eco round. To say the least.
Got a few kills and got the bomb down. That's actually a really good eco coming in from Lag.
Snack should just use the Deagle every round. It seems like he is one The deagle is this spirit animal. It's a desert eagle.
Yeah, I mean, what, 2 opening picks with the Deeg?
Dude, and absolutely just ripping heads off.
But Legacy starting to bridge the gap here. I want to see. I want to see what Legacy did the first couple of rounds where they hit a site together. Everything seemed, like they. I don't know. I don't know what they could do here because it seems like they're starting to take individual fights. They're trying to build a little bit of confidence, but it's not working in their favor.
Yeah, they haven't really been able to find it after those first couple rounds. It's been all Legacy here. But again, another decent gun round. Trojan going to be on the MAC-10, so he's going to be looking to take space, and they continue to try to go at Lux. I mean, and he's been up for the task, but they're going to walk the smoke, and again, he's there, but unable to find a frag. Molly comes in, and all the space going to be taken by Lag. Just nothing back there for Lotto, and he's going to get Kobe'd out.
Man, that stuff from Lotto. Double Molotov, AG's raining in on him. Can't find anything. Ooh, Spud going down towards the backside. And it's going to be a hard.
And he's going to be able to take 2 of them out of the round here with that smoke. That's a great smoke. Oh, and he just walks through the smoke. He just says, I actually don't love that play from Weez there. I feel like that's just a little bit premature. Another smoke coming in. This is going to make that retake a lot easier. I don't know if it's even expected that they're going to be able to get anything out of this, but oh, he knows the spam smart. Fake comes in, he doesn't stick it. And that's going to pretty much be the round. There's nothing Nissim can do here other than take a kill as a parting gift, but another really good execute coming in from Lag. I mean, they didn't have full guns. MAC-10. Oh, and he even finds the last, but another great
I'm
play from
assuming
Lag.
he's trying to run
impressive.
back in to find that op, right? Because that's crazy that he runs back in for that.
Yeah, I think he was chasing the op down. I mean, the money on both teams isn't that great, right? They still can afford another op, so Sadson will be on the op. He's not going to have head armor, but money on both teams kind of one round away from being completely broken. But Lag is in a very opportune situation with Dumal just sitting on the MAC-10. And Sadson back towards mid. Just trying to see if he can find anything, but again, every time he takes that op there is no player giving him a peek, but it looks like they're slowly inching their way there. He just goes off the angle at the wrong time. Is he going to peek back out? And he doesn't. This is Counter-Strike timing, and that flash is going to come through. And he's not going to be ready for this push. He gets one, but that's all he's getting.
That's actually a really good trade coming in from Lag there. Clears out the op early, loses one player, but I mean, that's the best thing you could hope for. But Lux finding someone towards that, E-box position, and oh man, that just pretty much breaks what Lag had coming into this round with.
And they have so much positioning now. You see players pushed up on multiple areas of the map, but it looks like Lag understands that. They're just going to go and reset a little bit. I like this pinch here. Main is smoke, so you don't really have that much information, especially if they just walk out. If they just find a way to walk out on timing, they might actually be able to find a frag here. Especially if the call out comes, and there it is. Call out in, sight taken, Lux mollied out. Great work. And the cohesiveness of Lag has just been incredible, Hollow.
Weeza just balls of steel. The fact that he not only ran through a smoke last round, does it again, and it works out for him this time. A lot of players wouldn't do that. They learn from their mistakes. Yeah, the backside call out. Yeah, but Dumal going to try to find the player towards backside, and he sees Snacks. He's going to walk up on him. And that's just a free kill all day for him.
The second, beautiful work from Nissim, and he has the kit. A round that probably should have went the way of Lag. Going to be stolen in the dying embers by Legacy. Great round, great retake with that that MP9, excuse me.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about the positioning coming in from Lag there. We had Snack back sight, and we had some who was towards E-box, because it felt like they were playing more for themselves, and no one really watching for the walkout.
I think you would have liked that E-box, that guy that's backside to be jiggling, but I guess he's not expecting a CT play, but they didn't really have much information on anything, and by the time that guy peeks out, it's just one of those rounds where you would hope that they're kind of better positioned, right? But I mean, things starting to look very good for Legacy. 4 rounds on the CT side, and they have the util, they have the guns to be able to take another one. So not too shabby.
It seems like Sasson's about to get set up here for this take, and he does find Spud trying to go for that Deeg lone play. But yeah, it's just another eco round, anti-eco, and just see if they can find any gun, just drop a few rifles, see what they can work with. Waiting for Weezer to run through another smoke again.
Yeah, the Weezer special. But yeah, Legacy looking very comfortable. They don't go for the flash play, but they're trying to get in, but they're going to run directly into a stack, and it's not going to be pretty. Less than a minute remaining now. 2 players left. A lot of work to do, and those MAC-10s just, they're mostly harmless in this type of a situation.
Yeah, tech, no armor. You can't really do much with this. If they can find maybe somebody pushing towards there, but it'll be the MP9.
Yeah, the MP9 finding those
background.
techs. Those Tech 9's gonna be cleaned right up. Now another gun round coming in. The money still isn't great, but a little bit of util gonna be on the side of Lag. 5-5 now. We are in for a very good game. This is a very good start. This is much better than yesterday because both of these teams are kind of going back and forth, and it just feels very balanced. I love a good balanced game.
Yeah, I'm still kind of waiting for some of the players towards Legacy to start waking up here. But I think that's going to happen on their T side. I feel like their T side is probably super strong. Haven't really seen too much from them. I definitely would have to go back and watch what they do to prepare on their T side here. But I can definitely see that they're probably more prepared than Lag are.
Well, that's the one thing about the Brazilian teams. They're very much known for being able to put very...
Ooh!
Wow.
Trojan with a nasty flick on the Lux there.
That was incredible. But I was saying the Brazilians are known for being able to put in very cohesive T sides, and I don't expect that to change. But look at Weezer. He tries again, and at some point, Dumao is ready for that play. He's going to be able to take that frag pretty easily. Weezer been walking through the smoke as if he was Michael Jackson doing the moonwalk.
Yeah, just a lot of confidence, and
Ooh,
not aware of the T that lurked his way up through mid, and 2 nice shots clears the site for his team. They're gonna go ahead and rotate over, and Legacy looking confused, trying to figure out what happened.
Experative taking a big risk. He's like a roulette player who's only betting on one number, but he takes all the space in mid. It's gonna leave him sitting nice and pretty for his team. Opens this side up like you're opening a can of tuna.
Yeah, and over on the Legacy side, their money isn't great, so they might opt to save here. I'm not sure if they had an op going into this. Did they have an op going into this, or did the T's already retreat that?
I think they bought that op going into it. I think they forced that op up because Experative did not have head armor. So I'm pretty sure he dropped that op as well.
Man, what a guy. Dropping the op, taking the no head armor, and then getting the double entry, saving it for his team there.
Yeah, it's a great round from him. Like, I love that lurk mid because sometimes you do just have to take a risk, and it feels like Lag loves taking risks. We've seen Weezer just play. He just walks through any smoke he sees. He sees a smoke, he's gonna walk through it. So
yeah,
these risks starting to pay off.
That is insane.
These risks are really starting to pay off for these guys.
Now, will he do it again? Because my money says he is.
I don't think he does it again. There's no way.
You don't think? I feel like he swings through a smoke.
I'm not gonna let you speak that into existence for this last round of the first half. Oh, and Dumao escaping with his life. What a lucky duck. He had a rabbit's foot dangling because his head should have been taken off on a platter, but Trojan, very uncharacteristic or characteristic of him, unable to find that kill. And Spudomatic slowly creeping his way through the canals, working up to E-Box. Very default round from both of these teams, and a lot of space being taken by Lag, but they're confident, just taking it and backing up. Spud in a great spot, waiting out that util. He's kind of had some battles there. He's learned a bit. He's getting classically conditioned.
Yeah, it's a minute left in the round, and Legacy, they burned all their utility. They have 2 flashes left. Last smoke goes down towards E-Box. So
Those
if
flashes are gone.
Execute comes in here, that's pretty much it. Oh, both flashes are gone, so they have nothing. It's just straight aim duels. They try to walk through the smoke. They try to take a page out of Weeze's book, and they get put down for it.
Yeah, that was not the right experiment because Experative was there to end that round in a flash, and they got to go for this last round of the half. 2 people remaining. Lotto on 17 HP. Sadzen just with the MP9. So very likely that lag will take the half, which is very impressive. 7-5 is close though. Legacy has nothing to be ashamed of, taking 5 rounds on the T side, but Sadzen finds 1. And Weeza, they know someone's lurking there, but Weeza unable to find it, but he does end up getting Lotto. 17 HP is not going to take you too far. Now Sadzen in a 1v3, just unable to find anything, and that's going to take us to halftime with a 7-5 scoreline. Very solid work coming in from both of these teams. Very close game going into the half.
You feel like something new. You feel like something. You feel like something new. You feel like something. Don't just stop it. Doing what you do. When I lay back, holding on to you. Ooh, ooh. Feel like something new. Yeah. Got my senses here on overload. All my body is for you to hold. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Feel like something new. Yeah. And I never thought that you got me wanting. Never thought that never thought that never thought that I'd be saying you feel more like a dream, yeah. You feel like something new. You feel like something. You feel like something new. You feel like something. I feel like I'm in another galaxy. Take my time in your eternity. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Feel like something new. Yeah. And I never thought that you got me wanting. Never thought that never thought that never thought that I'd be saying you feel more like a dream, yeah. Feel like something. 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 Feel like something.
And after a very solid showing from both of these teams in the first half, we are back. Second half, Pistol, Lag 7, Legacy 5. Hollow, how do you see this one going? This game might just be too close to call.
Yeah, honestly, I'm super impressed with what Lag has been doing so far. They definitely surprised me, and I do like the 4-man stack coming in towards his B site. But Lux, it just seems like he's just trying to make some sound cues, make it seem like they're going to rush towards B, but he's not. He's playing a game with them. The bomb is dropped outside A. They're just trying to see if they can find some early aggression here. Lux going to slowly back away. The dual Berettas are going to peek out, see if they can find one. He gets gushed up. Ooh, that's not a great start.
Yeah, the lone
Trojan, but he's gonna,
desperado.
yeah, he's gonna sit there and hold that too, not rotating out. And it's crazy to continue to hold this position. And man, Legacy are just super patient.
I don't know where you want him to go. He said, I'm just staying. But yeah, that's what he's saying. The Brazilians are so patient, man, and he's taking heads. It's Weezer for free, but the lone desperado Trojan follows up with the dualies.
Yeah, and he continues to hold this position to with 5 HP, actually 14 HP, and just holding his ground.
You can tell he's confident from that spot. But on the other side, Lag playing this very well. They're playing this very patient. They still have the stack there, so they're reading this perfectly.
And he gets another one. He gets a third.
Trojan is doing the Lord's work. He's still up. Snacks is there. They're both behind the pillar. They're fighting together. Look at Trojan slowly inching up. As soon as you go in there, Trojan finds another. 1 HP.
Let him get the ace. Let him get the ace. No reason to fight. Snacks just play time, and he taps him out. And Trojan picking up a huge 4K, gets dinked out early, but he doesn't care.
LAG looks so impressive that round. Like, ridiculously impressive. Trojan on 13, 14 HP, holding it down. 15-6. This guy is an absolute animal.
Yeah, that was actually insane. The fact that he gets pushed down, he hides in the corner, and they still don't manage to clear him. I don't even know where he found the third.
Very close. I mean, if you're on the side of Lag right now, I mean, you are loving this. You are playing some incredible Counter-Strike, but can Trojan be ready for this? He escapes and he still finds one with Spudomatic right there to help him. Trojan gets a second actually, and Sads ain't gonna make it into the site, but still a lot of work left to be done on this retake. They do have space. They do have an M4, so this is going to be a super interesting round. Lag gonna take the long route, the route less traveled.
Dude, Weezer is the most terrifying player to watch. He jumps through, he doesn't care. He takes these fights all day. Snacks trading it out, putting himself in a 1v1 situation. He doesn't have a kit, but he has utility to stop this. Coming in close, Sads in with a nice, easy shot.
Huge round coming in from there. And I mean, Legacy just on the anti-eco. We just talked all of that about how good Lag looked. And just like that, completely changes the tail of the tape. Legacy gets the anti-eco. And now Lag going to be on the back foot. Even with Trojan playing the way he's playing. Just absolutely losing that round is going to just be costly, in my opinion. I think that, you know, on the CT side, you want to build that economy up, especially against a team like Legacy, where they've shown they have very good executes on the T side. But Snacks, just holding it down here.
Peeking through mid with a mag 7 is just crazy. The range is insane, but I don't think it goes that far.
Looks like a fake execute here. Dumal still holding the angle. Our player to watch. Just trying to see if he can spot out a player. A couple jiggles coming in. Taps and jiggles, but not too much going on. Just holding the angle. And I mean, so far, not too much happening, but another gamble stack coming in from Lag. They're going to gamble stack towards the B side. Not going to be anybody home, though. That bomb is sitting outside of A, and it looks like those A players are going to probably start poking and prodding and investigating just to see if there's anything available for them there. And as soon as Lotto goes in here and he sees this stack, he's going to call this out completely.
Yeah, I think he already has a feeling that he pulled the entire team of Lag over towards that B side, right? And Lux, he is Mac 10. He's going to try to see what he can find. He's going to say, hey, guys, wait, hold on. Come back towards me. There's nothing here on site.
Yeah, because it looked like they were actually electing to go towards B before Lux takes all that space, but 15 seconds left. They're going to get a bomb plant down just in time. And now,
Yeah.
Lotto can farm. Farmer Brown season. Oh, but there is no farming there. We'll see him next time.
Oh man, getting double headshot by a 5-7. Story of my life.
You're not too mad, but just losing a Galil, though. Of all weapons to lose, a Galil isn't the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, but Dumal, he probably should back off this one. I mean, this is the only AK that they have in the round. Let Lux come through with the Mag 7 or the Mag 10 and just farm these kills.
That is going to be the bomb exploding.
And Legacy slowly catching up on this one. Feels like they're starting to get towards their groove here, getting a little bit more comfortable, seeing what Lag have to offer on their CT side, and right now they're looking a little shaky. And it seems like it's going to be a rinse and repeat of the previous round. Put a little bit of pressure here, put a little bit of pressure there, and just see where they can find the stack of these players, because they most likely know that they're not going to force back up into this. They're still dealing with pistols and that one Galil. That's the only danger. You know, I say that as the Swag 7 is still out on the field.
Yeah, and Luck's going to be going in very quickly, very aggressively, taking space. And again, this bomb site is open season. It's like almost pretty much a double save coming in from Lag. So they probably weren't expecting to get too much out of this round anyway. But I mean, now it's going to be an 8-8 score line. Maybe Weezup finds one here, but Lotto is up for the task.
Yeah, doing his due diligence there, making sure to clear all angles. I like to see them go for it on this one because they're going to be able to buy next round unless he decides to save that Galil to drop over to someone. No, they're gonna send it. Oh no, they're gonna back away, keep what they have, bring it into the next round, and
yeah, another good round coming in from Legacy. 8-8 scoreline now, and we're starting to get to those. We're starting to get to those pivotal rounds. We're starting to get to the pivotal moments of this game. 8-8. It's like starting off. It's like starting back at 0. Like each team right now, you need 5 rounds to win. One team's gonna take 5, or we see both teams take 4 and we go to OT. But at some point, we're gonna call a victor for this first matchup, and we're getting probably one of the best games we could have gotten. Hollow.
Yeah, honestly, it does suck like seeing Lag not really fall apart, but not really play together how they were doing on their T side, because all that hard work just for them to end up back where they are now. And I don't know, I just want to see them do a little bit more aggressive plays, kind of do what Legacy were doing on their CT side. Because how many times did we see, who was it towards E-Box that just put their face into the wall, getting as much information as he possibly could?
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. And both teams playing this a little bit passively. I mean, this is like the pivotal gun round. This is where we're going to see one team take control of this game a little bit. You know, Dumal is almost ready for the task. The spray comes in. Nate does a little bit more damage, but Trojan, like an evasive ninja, he finds his way out. A lot of nades coming through. And Lux is taking a very good angle, but he actually decides to just give it up. Completely understandable. He doesn't really have anyone who can trade him here. And Nissim, same thing. They're just slowly prodding their way in. And this is what the Brazilian teams do. They're so known for just getting information. He's in such a good position here. It's like he doesn't have to do too much of anything. He can just kind of wait around. He just kind of wait around, but Lux gets one. He's going to be traded out. And it looks like all of the action going to be going towards B, but they still have time to get out of this. And all of the information is discovered. You're going to get all of the information here towards A. If he can cut off the rotate and get this kill, which I don't know if he can because the timing is insane right now.
I don't know, Spud is here.
Oh,
but he doesn't get the kill.
That's insane. And the perfect bomb plant spot as well. Oh my goodness. This round just turned on its head. Legacy. I don't know how that kill isn't. I don't know how that kill isn't found in cameras.
Yeah, it seemed like
finds that kill,
Spud
the
had
round's over
him
with.
dead to right. Yeah, he had him dead to right. It just, hey, when you, I'm gonna blame it on the Galil. The Galil is it either kills or it doesn't, man.
Let's blame it on the
it's not
Galil that
great.
they saved. I just feel like he did so much damage there. I don't know. I feel like that's a kill he's deserving to get, but
Well, so much damage
Legacy,
is so much space too. Like he had so much control that it all fell apart just from that one kill. And the fact that they let them rotate off of that situation with 17 seconds to get to site. Ah, man, that's a tough one to lose.
Yeah, it's a really harsh round because now they have to save, so they have to give up 10 rounds if they want to have any chance at this. Dumao just taking space. He's been doing this all game, just kind of just seeing what's out there. Another stack. I don't know if Lag has some sort of. They've done some sort of research and watched some demos, but they've continued on these eco rounds, go for these stacks. And the problem with doing that, Legacy has continued to just slowly gather information. It's one of those good, like, that's one thing they do very well. They information gather so well.
Yeah, they've seen no presence towards A, and look at them. They're just prodding and waiting. Just waiting to see any CT peek out, and ooh, Trojan getting spammed through. Easy kill for Lux. Nice little trade on them, and they might just walk into A here. They confirmed 3 here. When he's swinging through.
Yeah, there's a lot of information here. I'm surprised they haven't started taking space on A yet, but they should have a lot of information that this site is open season. Access granted. And Nissim gonna take space again like he's been doing this entire time. He's actually really enjoyed this A site.
Ooh, okay. All right, a little bit of utility. Can't wait to use that in my next bug.
That was a great piece of utility, a little smoke. And Lux can just frag a little bit here. And if you're on the side of Legacy, you want to kind of chase that. I mean, if you're on the side of Lag, you want to chase that gun out. You want to see if you can grab a gun, but Sadzin's like, no, not today.
But look how disciplined Legacy are. They didn't give them too much, like, they didn't give them anything. Honestly, they pressured towards A site, well, B site. They jiggled out, they flashed, he confirmed the kills, and he just backed away. And instead of going for more kills, he just sat in the corner and waited for his team to rotate over. And easy trades. I really love when players just don't let the ego take over. Especially in rounds like this where you don't need it to.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, Legacy in the driver's seat now. 10-8 lead. I mean, this round I think is pretty much going to be the make or break round. You're going to see a lot of money being spent on the side of Lag to be able to close this one out, and completely understandable. They're going for the double op setup. We haven't seen that all game, but this is pretty much the game breaker round. They get this, they have a chance back into this game, even though the money on Legacy is beautiful right now. They are in the golden age. They have tons of money to buy for the rest of this game, or at least for the next couple of rounds.
Yeah, they're looking good. There's nothing they can do. Lag, it has to be clean from this point forward.
Yeah, it has to be just about perfect, but it only takes one op whiff. And I mean, look at all of the information that Legacy is just getting for free. Being able to take this much space.
Playing.
They take this much space. And there is a player there that's ready for it, but Lux just rips his head off, and oh my goodness, all of these players giving up their position, just too many angles. Even though Weeza finds a frag, look at all of that util, just barbecuing him up, and Demao is going to be there to add to that demise. The round just unravels, and Lag gonna have to lick their wounds and save here. I don't think that they can afford to go for this if they want to have any chance to force an overtime or even, get back off the schneid. It has just been a very clean T side from the Brazilians.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what Lag's game plan was going into that round because they gave up so much mid control. They didn't have a fast rotate. Weeza, he's playing all the way back towards B, waiting for the cross, and not really there to support his teammates coming in. And they're trying to run through Molotovs. They're trying to do this and that, but they're not working together. And that's just going to be another clean, a nice, easy round for Legacy because at this point in time, the guns don't matter to them. They can lose their life because, like you said, they have all the money in the world. And going to this next round, they're probably going to force around these two rifles. Well, this actually no, they have enough to get another full buy-in and try to make something happen. But the way Legacy are just working around their mid plays, they're just taking it slow, letting lag essentially kill themselves.
Yeah, I think you're right. They've just been playing a very good game, and it almost seems like their counter strategy is just pixel perfect. The double op setup comes out from lag, but they don't put either of the ops in mid, and then they just take mid for free. So I would expect at least one of those ops would have gone mid. But it just seems like Legacy is just, this T side have just been so clean. They've just consistently found those crevices, those entry points that Trojan has not been able to capitalize on. So lag, I mean, let's see if they can make a play here. If they can slow down the momentum of Legacy, it's got to happen right now.
And boom, just like that, they speed up, they run through the smokes, and they're in the site just like that. 2 easy kills, Dumal and Lux, taking out the 2 B defenders.
Yeah, and I mean, they might even elect to, I don't know, they might just elect to go for this. I mean, bomb isn't down yet, but it's probably closing time
Dumal
anyway.
making sure. I love that, getting off the bomb, saying, you know what, did we clear this?
I actually don't believe they can afford to go for this. To me, this has to look like, as mad as it may seem, they have to play for overtime here. Going for this is just
Trojan gets 2 right now. That's the only way. But look at Legacy. They already have 2 people working towards A. This is going to be a hard save for them right now.
Yeah, there's no way they can expect these players to already be... Oh, well, the flash might give it up a little bit, but... They might actually just go for more of this. But I don't think Sadzin would prefer to give up an op here. Be very surprised. Those players going to work towards CT, but we might see something happen on CT. Is there a player close enough to it? Looks like everyone's going to be able to make it out.
Ooh,
just
close.
in the nick of time.
I'm surprised they didn't run them down there. I mean, like, yeah, losing the op would suck, but again, you have 14,000 in the bank.
Yeah.
I don't think it really matters too much.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think they could have been a bit more aggressive to close out that bomb plant. Just hunting. I mean, any guns you take at that point, it's just they're on pistols. I mean, look at Snacks. They have some util, but he's just on a FAMAS. Outside of that, everyone else able to get the M4s.
Where did he just get that op from? Oh, they have a double op setup going into this. Yeah, he bought a FAMAS and then dropped it. I'm guessing to go back and pick it up later. He's probably playing aggressive with that. Oh, he's playing towards B, posted up for the angle, seeing if anybody peeks. So, okay, I get what he's doing. Oh, my
goodness. And Lux saw Experative on the angle, but then Experative gives it up. Big round here for both of these teams, but lag completely on the back foot. They need something, and they need it now, and it's been round after round. Legacy's been able to take so much space. Will the fight come in, or will Lux just hold the angle? He's had a lot of success here.
Yeah, Lux is an extremely smart player. He doesn't really overextend too much, but they might catch him off guard with a little bit of utility out as soon as I give him a little bit of praise.
Yeah, beautiful play. But can they expect a second there? Because they didn't see anything in it. And he's going to get one for free. Dumal trading out Lux, but Weeza there for the cover. Now a 4v3. Double op does make this a little bit interesting, but Spud has pushed up now, and he has so much information that he can call pretty much anything. He sees the feet. He's able to get out. And a very solid round coming in from LA, from lag, excuse me. They have just enough life. Just enough life. Sadzin finds another. 14 seconds left. This is not undoable.
This would be crazy if he pulls this off.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. They got to run him down. There's no way he wins. Oh man, if that Molly wasn't there, if he would have hit a flick, that would have been clip of the year.
That would have been incredible clutch. That would have actually been incredible. But here we are. I mean, overtime is looming. Maybe.
Yeah, show that they still got a little bit of fight in them, which I love to see. They haven't given up. This is still doable. They can pull this into overtime. Show us what they did on their first, like on their T side. play a little bit more aggressive, because it feels like they're just letting Legacy just kind of walk around the map and get away with things for free.
Yeah, I mean, that was the first round we really see them put together like a CT side that felt very much like they were in control, and Trojan finding Sadvin. So another pivotal opening, minimal damage, traded out. Lux takes some pretty good damage there, down to 62. And look at the information that Asperative has.
But that could have been dangerous there, because Dumao just peeked down with that op, and I feel like a lot of NA teams, they fall into the same thing, the same boat, where they get the opening pick and they immediately give it back.
Yeah, and there's no exit there. But Trojan,
Ooh.
beautiful shots. But he gives it right back. I don't know if you peek. I don't know if you've re-peeked there, because the rest of the team is out of the sight, but they're slowly moving in, and they're just going to be getting picked off one by one. Now it's all up to Experative in a 1v3. All the work that goes out, and Dumao gets 3. Our player to watch ends it on 17 and 13.
What just happened? They just gave him 3 1v1s, the easiest kills of Dumao's life, and he just makes it look easy.
I mean, walking out of the smoke, no flashes. You just put yourself in a bad situation, but Legacy making the comeback after halftime and putting in an impressive T-side